ETH paints.
Hey folks, welcome to another Print and Paint Kickstarter countdown. I have 26 campaigns to share with you, and also an announcement. Starting this month, I will be giving away minis to my patrons over on Patreon as part of promotional crossovers with different campaigns. First up, the Akwafell Auxillia are an army set from an undersea civilization from my channel's newest patron, Colton Smith. More on them in a minute. And the second sponsor this month is the Star Scrappers Battle Drill Volume 2 from Hexy Studios. That one launches next week, so I'll show them more off then. Super huge thanks to both campaigns for sharing minis with my patrons. I have one more crossover scheduled a little later in the month, so check out my Patreon campaign and all three of my crossover campaigns, links in the description. The Akwafell Auxillia, printable minis by KDude498, my newest patron, Colton Smith, of the United States. This is their first Kickstarter campaign. This set includes a full army of multi-part infantry and tanks from an underwater humanoid civilization. You can get just the infantry or the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 24th, with rewards expected in April. ADHM, Custom 3D Printable Miniature Head Creator by David Shaffron of Australia, their fourth Kickstarter campaign. This one is software for creating custom heads. You can try it out online now, so it should work for all systems. You can get early access to the software, and you can also get a commercial license for the heads created with it. This campaign ends on March 9th, with the completed program expected in December. Gothic Architecture, printable scenery by 3D Fortress of the United States, their second Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 19 buildings with unplayable interiors and a water fountain. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license and access to previous content. This campaign ends on March 11th, with rewards expected in April. Cult of the Blemmye, metal cast minis by Creative Sculpt Studios of the United Kingdom, their 14th Kickstarter campaign. This is two sets, the Cult of Blemmye and a band of 6 adventurers. You can get either set individually or both together. This campaign ends on March 11th, with rewards expected in June. Quadrivium, the 3D printable tabletop RPG zine with minis by Ill-Gotten Games of the United States, their 28th Kickstarter campaign. This is issue 1 of the companion zine to their Croak open source RPG rule set, and there are a bunch of different minis to go with it. For the minis, you can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 15th, with rewards expected in May. .28mm Wood Elves, white metal and resin cast minis by RBJ Game Company of the United States, their 21st Kickstarter campaign. This set includes a High Druid, several fairies, a Woke Tree, and a warband of 8 Wood Elves. You can get any of those individually, all together, or multi-packs of the warband. This campaign ends on March 15th, with rewards expected in May. Dragons Collection, printable minis by Miniac of the United States, their 13th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 10 dragon folk, 4 baby dragons, and 2 large dragons. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license and access to previous content. This campaign ends on March 16th, with rewards expected the same month. Monpong Croak, Asian warrior frogs for your RPG adventures. Printable minis by Mojibake of Italy, their 12th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes more than 20 minis and a few bits of scatter terrain to go with. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license and access to previous content. This campaign ends on March 16th, with rewards expected in April. Thematic Bases 1.0 Square Edition. Printable Mini Bases by Tsarli Factory of Spain, their 17th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 9 different themes of textured square bases. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license and access to previous content. This campaign ends on March 16th, with rewards expected in April. Waka Gaming Terrain. Printable scenery by Next Level Board Gaming of the Netherlands, their 3rd Kickstarter campaign. This set includes a large panther statue, a rhino, a couple huts, and some rock formations. Pay what you want for the set, pay more for a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 16th, with rewards expected in April. Tattered Townhouse. Printable scenery by Multiverse of Poland, their 3rd Kickstarter campaign. This is a run-down house with textured interior and some props for details. You can get the townhouse, optionally with the props, and you can also get a commercial license and access to previous content. This campaign ends on March 18th, with rewards expected the same month. Steampunk themed scenery and mechs, printable and pre-printed by Peter Sachowitz of the United Kingdom, their 2nd Kickstarter campaign. This set includes a number of mechs and portals, as well as some more regular bits of terrain. Digitally or physically, you can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 19th, with rewards expected by May. Realistic Viking Village. Printable scenery by Key Kapaz of the Netherlands, their 2nd Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 4 different Viking buildings with unplayable interiors, as well as a few bits of scatter terrain. Pay what you want for the village, pay a little more for a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 20th, with rewards expected the same month. Drivable minecart for your miniatures. Printable terrain by Joniosksmo of Austria, their 1st Kickstarter campaign. This is a small minecart set, complete with tracks and some bits of scatter terrain. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 21st, with rewards expected in April. Miniac. Metal brush boxes and resin cast miniatures by Scott, the Miniature Maniac of the United States, their 1st Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 3 75mm wood elves, a brush coffin, and pro painting tutorials. The 32mm minis are add-ons. You can get 1 or 3 wood elves with optional coffin and tutorials. This campaign ends on March 21st, with rewards expected in November. The Adventurers and Monsters Plastic Miniatures Edition by Hugo Rama of Spain, their 8th Kickstarter campaign. The core set here is 71 minis, with 17 adventurers, and the rest all sets of 3 or 5 monsters. There are also 2 big monsters, a Terax and a dragon. You can get the core set with optional big monsters, and there is also a 6-set retail pledge. This campaign ends on March 22nd, with rewards expected in March of next year. Pillars of Stone Elementals Printable Dice Towers and Minis by Zykit of the United States, their 8th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 4 dice towers and 4 groups of elemental-themed minis. You can get 1 or 4 dice towers or the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license and access to previous content. This campaign ends on March 23rd, with rewards expected in April. Lost Souls, printable minis by Monolith Arts of Hungary, their 3rd Kickstarter campaign. This is a small army of wraiths with 2 or 3 poses for each of more than 16 models. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 24th, with rewards expected in April. Dark Rituals, printable scenario with minis and terrain by Luis Morena of Spain, their 3rd Kickstarter campaign. This set includes a bunch of modular terrain tiles and scatter, as well as some risen demons and Naga statues. You can get the terrain and the demons with optional Nagas, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 28th, with rewards expected in May. Flatline City, 2nd Wave, printable terrain by Saucer Man Studios of Australia, their 4th Kickstarter campaign. This expansion includes new buildings, walkways, watchtowers, pipes, shipping containers, and more. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license and access to previous content. This campaign ends on March 30th, with rewards expected in April. Dark Angels, AZORUTH, printable scenery by Dungeon Master of Poland, their 2nd Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 20 models of statues, buildings, props, and monsters. You can get a small selection or the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 30th, with rewards expected in May. Denizens, printable minis and scatter terrain by Epics and Stuffs of the United Kingdom, their 5th Kickstarter campaign. This set is a collection of different tabletop fantasy creatures and other elements like mounts, tavern props, and more. You can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license and access to previous content. This campaign ends on March 30th, with rewards expected in May. Dreadgrove, printable or printed scatter terrain by 3D Rogue of the United States, their 4th Kickstarter campaign. This set includes groups of trees, scatter terrain, and set pieces. Digitally, you can get the whole set, and you can also get a commercial license, and physically, you can get the trees or the whole set in the US only. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in April. 3D Fantasy Football Dugouts, Volume 2, printable dashboards and mini holders by 13 Bad Luck of Spain, their 2nd Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 8 different dugouts and display bases. You can get any of the dugouts individually or all together, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in May. Two Towers Plus One, printable scenery and minis by Grizzly Land Miniatures of the United States, their 1st Kickstarter campaign. This set includes 3 towers with untextured interiors and 2 minis, a witch and a werewolf. You can get 1, 2, or 3 towers, the minis, or all together, and you can also get a commercial license. This campaign ends on March 31st, with rewards expected in April. World of Nimmervale, Wakamataku, 5th edition content with printable minis by Wondervale Games of the United States, their first Kickstarter campaign. This set so far includes about 30 minis to fill out your adventures in Nimmervale, with many more on the way. You can get the whole set, and you can also get personalized NPCs. This campaign ends on April 1st, with rewards expected in September. That's all for now. Huge thanks to all my patrons on Patreon, especially my newest top-level patron, Colton Smith. The Akwafell Auxillia is their first Kickstarter campaign, and it's looking great. Check back soon for another 3D printing Patreon preview. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the videos, and thanks for watching.